Hi Taurus, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And those of you cross-watching, welcome to your weekly love tarot messages. We're going to take a look and see what the cards predict for you for the upcoming week. It is going to be a general reading, guys, so please keep that in mind. If you are after a personal tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address below the video. Otherwise, let's go ahead and see what messages are being predicted for you for the upcoming week. Okay, so you got the sun here and it's in reverse. It's, you know, it's, you're feeling down about some things here, or there may be some occurrences this week which could leave you feeling this way, okay? Something doesn't necessarily go according to plan, something that you've wanted or that you've envisioned for yourself. Maybe you're going to experience some setbacks, or maybe you are experiencing some setbacks. It's, you know, it's this energy of feeling down. It's not overly optimistic. The sun is an energetic card, okay? So there's a lot of energy in the tarot card itself. So for some of you, you can expect to experience some sort of setback or delay this week, but just remember that a setback or a delay, it doesn't always mean that something is being denied to you, or you're being rejected here. It just means that, you know, something isn't necessarily arriving in the time that it should, and maybe, you know, it's for a reason, okay? So just because something's not happening in your timeline does not mean it's not going to happen at all for you. So I feel like, you know, kind of spend some time, try and put your worries or concerns aside, because I do feel like there is something here. I mean, the sun itself is very positive, but in reverse, I just feel like there is something here that you're experiencing some setbacks, which I think is putting a damper on your enthusiasm. It is, or it's going to, and it's perhaps going to lead you to start questioning, doubting, even hesitating a person or a situation here. You may even feel, as though your direction towards something, your life path or your career path or a situation here, it may appear a little bit cloudy, it may appear a little bit distorted here. This feeling is only temporary, okay? So maybe try and avoid making any decisions from out of this energy state. And I feel like the obstacles that you might be experiencing, or the setbacks or delays, those can be easily removed if you do put your mind to it, okay? So don't try, it's going to take a little bit more effort, whatever, you know, setback or whatever delays that you're experiencing, but just understand that this emotion or this funk, this energy that you're going to experience or you might be experiencing this week is something it's something that's just going to be temporary. So as long as you remain true to yourself and what it is that you want to achieve, you know, the universe will deliver here. You're also, I feel like the cards are also inviting, because I'm seeing a lot of play in your energy. The cards are inviting for you to, you know, let your inner child come out and play with you. So if some of you are struggling to see the bright side of life, or you're struggling to see the upside of something, don't let your enthusiasm or your normally really bright, cheery, enthusiastic, optimistic nature or outlook here, don't let that get, you know, don't let that bright light that you normally shine, don't let that get dimmed by, you know, anyone or anything. I'm seeing this week, give yourself permission, honestly, give yourself permission to kind of leave aside, or, you know, kind of sort of leave to the side any responsibilities or any work, even if just for a moment, or even if just for a day here or two, and sort of let your inner child come out to play here. Okay, enjoy yourself, do some things for you, especially if you're feeling a little bit down, or especially if you've been a little bit depressed, or, you know, you've been going through some things. You really need to make sure that you're loving yourself and that you're doing things that are going to lift your spirits, okay, not add any more to this heavy energy that you might be already experiencing. There's a lot of clarity in the energies here as well that I'm seeing. So it's like you might be asking yourself a lot of questions here this week, okay? Like, for example, what is your truth? You know, where is this all going? What do you want out of a certain relationship or a business deal in general? Or, you know, you're just stopping to ask yourself a lot of questions here. Someone here might be asking you a lot of questions as well. For some of you, I don't know, this could mean that, you know, you might be attending interviews, because I feel like there's a lot of questions being asked. And I'm seeing that there's a lot of clarity in your energy. You're responding, okay? You know exactly what to say. You know the answer to the question here. And even if you yourself are the one that's asking questions, if you sit with yourself, okay, those questions that you seek the answers to, they're within you, okay? They're not in, you know, they're not externally. The answers can't be found externally. They're within you here. This week, I feel like you might potentially get also involved in some sort of drama, or I feel like there may be some sort of clash of the egos. There could be it could be like a connecting energy, a work colleague, a romantic energy here, your partner, a sibling. It just feels like you're butting heads with someone, you're disagreeing with someone, you guys aren't seeing eye to eye. And truth be told, it feels like you and this energy have not seen eye to eye for some time now. So what does this mean for you? I do feel like there's some sort of, I don't know if you're going to somehow get involved and get dragged into some sort of drama or some sort of altercation or debate that you might not even be a part of. I don't know how you get involved, or how your name ends up dragged into this. Or I don't know if it's just, you know, you're constantly butting heads with this individual here. So if you can, try and avoid any unnecessary drama, try and avoid being, you know, part of any gossipy chatter conversation. Or if there is someone that you know you typically clash with this person, you know, there's a clash of the egos, or you guys just don't always see eye to eye, it might just be best to avoid this person altogether, if possible. Or, you know, just be very aware of how, if you do engage in, especially in a conversation with this person, of how things might transpire between you and this energy. I'm seeing there's some sort of situation as well here. Hope is not lost, okay? So if something is being delayed, it's not being denied to you. You know, if one door closes, I feel like shortly another door opens. So for those of you, I feel like, you know, hope is, keep the hope alive, okay? Because there is some sort of, it feels like your situation feels hopeless, okay? You feel like, you know, things aren't going your way, or you feel like there's a situation that feels very heavy here with the Five of Pentacles energy, and it feels like, you know, you're losing hope. But keep that hope alive, because I feel like, you know, all is not lost. I do feel like there's something, the universe has something wonderful planned for you. And just because something he hasn't, you know, isn't happening in your timeline, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen at all. And sometimes, you know, when a door closes, another opens. And something that feels like it's ended for you, or something that feels very, you know, what feels like a hopeless situation is actually not hopeless at all. It's a matter of perspective. Honestly, if you shift your perspective, you'll find a way out, or you'll find that something here can be salvaged, or, you know, something here is, everything that's unfolding is all part of the master plan, basically. I feel like you have a choice or a decision to make as well this week, and I feel like it's something that you've been sitting on the fence about some time. For some of you, the choice is really simple. You need to start choosing yourself a little bit more. You need to start choosing things, people, being around people, choosing things, engaging in things that choose people that choose you, right? Choose things that are in alignment with who you are, okay? Choose things that uplift you, not bring you down. So, the choice it's actually simple, okay? It's black and white. You need to start choosing you. You need to start loving you. You need to start prioritizing you, okay? So start choosing things that are good for you, okay? People that are good to you. Otherwise, I am seeing some other choice or a decision that needs to be made here, and you've been thinking about this situation for quite some time, but you need to make up your mind about something. Not to put pressure to the situation, but it just feels like whatever choice or decision that you need to make, just prioritize your needs, okay? Prioritize your own happiness, prioritize yourself. And I feel like this choice that you've been a little bit iffy about is suddenly going to become that much more easier once you figure out that, hey, this is in your best interest. This is something that's healthy. This is something that's, it's uplifting, it's positive. Okay, so choose yourself and choose positively as well. Okay guys, and these are your messages. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel. Bye.